Good morning, 47. The board has sanctioned Eric Soda's for termination. After Colorado, we did some digging into Soda's private affairs and discovered that he has been fast-tracked for critical heart surgery at the hyper-exclusive Gama Private Hospital in Hokkaido, Japan. Such a display of power has Providence written all over it. Sodas, who suffers from a rare condition known as situs inversus, where his internal organs are reversed, desperately needs a right-sided heart transplant and has clearly betrayed the ICA to get it. He was admitted last night and is currently being prepped for a 3-day surgery. We have booked you into Gama under the usual guise of Tobias Reaper, corporate shark, here for a standard medical checkup. As such, you will need to play it by ear and procure whatever tools you need to complete the mission. You also need to eliminate Yuki Yamazaki, a Tokyo lawyer who works for Providence. Sodas has already given Yamazaki access to our client records and has agreed to provide a full list of active ICA operatives post-operation. This transaction cannot be allowed to happen. Sodas must pay for his treachery, and his insidious employers must be taught a lesson. ICA's sovereignty is at stake. Powerful as Providence may be, we need to draw a line in the sand. I will leave you to prepare. Welcome to Hokkaido, 47. The Gama Private Hospital provides cutting-edge medical treatment for the global elite, outside the law if required. The facility is partially run by an artificial intelligence system known as Kai. The AI oversees patient admission to various areas in the hospital, and even participates in some medical procedures. You will find Eric Sodas in the operating theater, undergoing a pre-surgery regenerative stem cell treatment, a highly controversial procedure, yet to be approved by Japanese authorities. Yuki Yamazaki has already arrived. You'll find her in her suite or roaming the restaurant and spa areas of the hospital. Sodas is scheduled to be put under soon. Let us make sure he stays that way. Good luck, 47.
Hello, Mr. Reaper. As part of the service here at Gamma, your personal room has been outfitted with a radio frequency identification. Personal suite.
Huh. Okay.
Hey, oh,
No keycards are needed at Gamma.
47. I have intel about that bandaged patient. Well, this is quite fascinating. The bandaged patient is Jason Portman, former CEO of Quantum Leap. According to my intel, he has undergone full facial reconstruction and is scheduled for bandage removal today. And get this, he's going for the full Helmut Kruger look.
Why isn't that doctor ready yet?
That is Yuki Yamazaki, former lawyer to the Yakuza and current operative for Providence.
I'd love to meet new people, and I am not judgmental at all.
Wait, there he is, the director. Better catch him now.
Mr. Jason Portman.
Who are you again? What?
Jason Portman. Please come to the hospital entrance. A doctor will escort you to your checkup. That was
Mr.
for
Portman.
Mr.
Perfect timing.
Jason Portman.
Follow me to the consultation room.
A
if you
doctor will
please.
escort
You
you
must
to
be
your
eager to see the new
appointment.
you.
Please proceed to the hospital entrance.
Gentlemen, Mr. Portman is with me.
How
No
are
need
you,
to
sir?
bother him with unnecessary security measures. You're in good hands, Mr. Portman. Gamma's such an incredible place. The medical facilities are beyond anything I've ever seen in the world. Well, with the exception of perhaps Kronstadt HQ or Ether's R&D facility in Johannesburg. We've got a new yoga instructor here, JB. I hope you're holding up all right. I read the latest test results that Kai published on the internal network. You're in good shape, Mr. Portman. Might want to cut back on the sake, but otherwise you're doing well. Should be able to go back home real soon.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, Mr. Portman, your surgeon is in here. He should be ready for your checkup. Have a nice day.
Smart way to get inside, 47. Well done.
How are you, son?
That is Eric Soders, former training director at the...
Checkup. Have a nice day.
Smart way to get inside, 47. Well done.
Those aren't push-ups. Those are girl push-ups. I'm gonna start calling you Sally. Yeah, I can beat that.
Hi, whatever.
Just keep calm.
Jeez. Oh, come on, man. Fuck off.
Okay. There's no need to be throwing stuff around, so please, behave.
Okay, what's it?
Check it out.
Jesus, get out my face, man.
What they brought in last night?
Yeah,
Sir, you are not authorized to be here.
Stop.
That's it. At 1 foot in front.
Besides, if he had to go through proper channels, it would take years to get cleared for human testing. Neurochips. It smells of cybernetics. Doesn't sit right with a lot of people.
47. I have intel regarding the pilot. I managed to gather intel from the hospital's security system. The chief surgeon, Nicholas Laurent, seems to have frequent rendezvous with a helicopter pilot near the remote personnel exit. And rumor has it that the chief surgeon suffers from trembling hands.
Nails, I need one more pill. Oh, hey, if you'll come back in 2 minutes, we'll be on our way. Thanks.
Excuse, you're trespassing. Please turn around, sir. Please stop, sir. Won't take a second, sir. Right, that's it. Keep moving, please.
Sir, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but you're a little close to me.
I just need to do a quick routine check if you want to get through.
Hey! Release the chokehold! Take him out! Take him out!
Roger!
Target's engaged in a fistfight! Lock and load!
I don't like your face.
Stop it! Don't!
Hey, you there. Yeah, you. Fix yourself. Who are you? You're not allowed to be here, sir. Please leave. Sir, I need you to leave if you have no business inside, okay?
Besides, if you had to go through proper channels, it would take years to get cleared for human testing. Neurochips. It smells of cybernetic. Doesn't sit right with a lot of people.
So, the ether
They even took it one step further. There's a manual controller, which he keeps in his living quarters. You know, in case he decides he needs a bit more oomph.
You're kidding.
It's pretty clever when you think about it. Treating bipolar disorder is one thing, but you gotta think mass market. I mean, who wouldn't like a controlled boost of oxytocin when they're out of
Have a great day, Doc.
Yeah, this sounds like a slippery slope.
Easy for you to say. You're not on the market.
Doctor, we are having some security-related issues, and I can't let you through here right now. Come back later.
What is that? I have intel. I managed to get...
What?
If you're throwing something out, use a trash can.
Nails, I need one more pill. Law of diminishing returns, you know?
Yep, way ahead of you, Doc.
There's something creepy about him.
Got it from.
Thanks, Nails.
Listen, it's nothing personal, but could you just back the hell off?
Nails, I, need another pill. The effect is waning.
This way, Doc. I'll show you where my stash is.
Sorry, we can't let anyone through
I
without
get
doing a
it.
security check
You're not
first.
an errand boy. Lead the way. I took pilot lessons myself, actually. Didn't get the license, though. I always felt my hands were destined for something greater.
Here we are. Help yourself.
Thanks, Nails. You're a champion.
Easy does it, Doc.
I'm fine. I can take it. I just need a kick in the ass. Oh, that hit the spot. Damn, those are fast working. It feels like...
Well done, 47. This should provide you with the means to get close to Sodas.
You know, I have some...
Wait a minute. Take point. Roger.
Hey, who are you? What the?
Oh, man. What happened? Here.
What's going on?
Hey, don't... What the...
Evan, I have intel. I managed to gather intel.
Man's getting pretty tired. Could you,
Again? Doc, you're a frickin' draft horse.
Thanks, Naz.
Nails, I need another pill. The effect is waning.
This way, Doc. I'll show you where my stash is.
Hey, I get it. I'm not an errand boy. Lead the way. My father flew helicopters, you know. He was very brutish. Me, I'm a lot more refined. Surgery is probably the toughest thing out there. I mean, I'm sure flying a helicopter is a challenge as well, but you've got the autopilot to help you out. Me, I'm alone with just my hands and my brain. Hell of a thing.
Here we are. Help yourself.
Thanks, Nails. You're a champion.
Easy does it, Doc.
I'm fine. I can take it. I just need a kick in the ass.
Well done, 47. This should provide you with the means to get close to Sodas.
Doctor, how are you?
Doctor?
Okay, that's in order. And the temperature is as it should be. Good. Let's see.
Sorry, but I don't know you. What are you up to? Hey, you!
you did this, you better tell me right now, mister.
Freeze! Freeze! You bastard!
Come in, Command.
Pocock! JS.
Hard copy over. We have a man that needs to be set straight. He's not even a real man.
Got 5x5, Drifter 6 coming.
Mister,
Move to defensive.
Just doesn't sound good.
have a great day, Doc.
Hold it, right there.
Hey, you, in the...
Warning. Stem cell treatment discontinued.
Who moved the body? Hello?
Warning. No vital signs detected. Commencing resuscitation procedure. Charging defibrillator. Ready. 3, 2,
Hey, you.
1.
Yeah, you.
Drop the body, you 6 seconds, shit! Help me! Someone! Anyone! You gotta help me, please! Please, I got trouble!
My God, you really are bizarre.
Psycho is dragging...
I took pilot lessons myself.
Okay.
Man, I'm a busy man. I don't have time for this game.
Sorry, we first else.
What are you doing? Stem cell. Medicine. Nails. It's what will truly make us gods. If only our politicians could get out of their knuckle-dragging habits.
Here we are. Help yourself.
What? Whoa!
Well done, 47. This should provide you with the means to get close to Sodas.
Doc.
Good luck, Doctor.
Warning. Life support terminated. Warning. No vital signs detected. Commencing resuscitation procedure.
Is this a hospital or a resort?
Ready. 3, 2,
Hey.
1.
What the hell are you?
Clear.
Hey, buddy. Come on, that's it, man. You'll pay for...
I sense a pulse. Vitals are returning to normal. Mr. Sodas is stable. Reactivating life support.
Is everything okay?
Psycho on the loose! Oh, okay. This sounds really bad.
Come in, Command.
ASAP. Got a casualty.
Soda's down. To be honest, I'm not sure what to feel about this one. Yeah.
My father flew helicopters, you know. He was very prudent. Me, I'm a lot more refined. I took pilot lessons myself, actually. Didn't get the license, though. I always felt that my hands were destined for something greater.
Here we are. Help yourself.
Thanks, Nails. You're a champion.
Easy does it, Doc.
I'm fine. I can take it.
Well done, 47. This should provide you with the means to get close to Sodas.
Doctor, right this way. Have a great night, Doctor.
Warning. Life support terminated. No vital signs detected. Commencing resuscitation procedure. Charging defibrillator. Ready. 3, 2.
Patient is recovering! Come on, we need him back! Stat! Patient's gone. We lost him. Someone call it.
Okay.
Hey, you, what is this? You did this?
Take care, Doctor.
Stable here.
Surgery is part of it. I mean, I'm sure flying a helicopter is a challenge as well, but you've got the autopilot to help you out. Me, I'm alone with just my hands and my brain. Hell of a thing. Stem cell treatment is the future of medicine, Nails. It's what will truly make us gods if only our politicians could get out of their knuckle-dragging habits.
Fucking hell. Shit!
Good luck, Doctor.
Doctor, how are you?
Okay, that's in order.
Soda's down. To be honest, I'm not sure what to feel about this one. Well, that's for another time. Yamazaki awaits.
Patient deceased. Cause of death. Human error.
We lost him.
Oh, Dr. Will.
I think that's through the house.
Paging Hospital Director Nakamura. Nakamura-san, please come to the operating theater. Start.
Such is the nature of my art. I take and I give. Perhaps once Soda's body has given up, I can recollect the heart. There's a certain poetry to that, I think. Oh, no, that's for another time. We'll talk again. Hey, medical.
This keeps happening again and again today.
Aquariums always fill me with such calm. Looking at the beautiful fish, serene in their simple existence. Takes the stress right out of me.
You got any tricks like that?
Well, I do yoga.
You can take a couple steps back and set my mind at rest.
Well, I do yoga.
Sorry, Doctor. This area is not available for you at the moment. Sorry. Talk to the director.
Okay. I'm to blame here, sir.
That's both targets down. Can't find an exit. We're done here.
Please leave the area and don't panic. We have a security breach. Go somewhere safe, now.
Gotcha. Loud and clear.
You look like you've done something you shouldn't, am I right?
Miss Burnwood.
That's not what my ticket says.
Agent 47 and Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. Unknowingly, they have been hired by a shadow client to target a number of operatives of Providence, a secret organization working in the highest echelons of power. Providence's controller, the Constant, approaches Diana and makes her a deal. Eliminate the shadow client and learn about 47's past. But when 47 discovers that the shadow client is Lucas Gray, his lost childhood friend, he and Diana switch sides to fulfill an old pact: destroy Providence. Together, they manage to capture the Constant, forcing him to reveal the identities of the 3 Providence partners. Eliminate them, and the war would be over. However, the Constant has an ace up his sleeve. Look closer. In the shadows. Behind the everyday world. beyond the headlines and the seats of power. A hidden hand. A kind of company known as Providence. To it, we were just assets. To use and throw away. To do the unthinkable. The unforgivable. And it never gave us a second thought. Until now. After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever. We trapped the Constant, Providence's chief controller, and finally learnt the names of its 3 partners. In their downfall, we lay the past to rest. And, just maybe, look towards the future.
47. It's time.
Partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do. I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon? What the hell? Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free. And since then, he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again...
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is 5th-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War, and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Grey will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
Right. This is our moment, 47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today, we return the favor. Happy hunting.
Welcome to Dubai, 47. Today is the inauguration of the Scepter, and the ceremony is well underway. You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation. While a paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert. Mr. Gray is already in position and ready to assist. Good luck, 47.
47. Come in. 47, do you copy?
I'm here.
Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there. Locked. 47, use your camera and scan the lock, will you? I think I can override the Windows controls from here.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
On behalf of His Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali, I bid you welcome to the center.
Welcome! Welcome. Hello! Good to see you. How lovely to see so many familiar faces here today. This has been a dream of mine for many years. And as all of you know, I am from one of the less privileged sides of the respectable Al-Ghazali family. But with a small loan from my father, I soon built up a construction empire that was worthy of the great Al-Ghazali legacy. So, I would like to thank my cousins, without whose friendship and influence this achievement might not have been possible. Thank you. I'm proud to yet again immortalize our great family name. But most importantly, this building is for all the people of the world, which is today the tallest building in the world. I think I'm very proud to have achieved. So, I'm humbly proud to open the Burj Al Ghazali. Oh, not like that. The scepter. Now, please, be my guests and celebrate. And thank you.
I should recognize them. What if they expect me to recognize them?
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot. It looks like the staff area could provide you with a viable route to the server room.
Oh, you're here! How wonderful!
Sheikh Al-Khazari.
There's a keypad lock on the doors to the staff area. One moment. All right, try this. 4706. There's quite a bit of security here. One moment. You ready for some more fresh air, 47?
James called in sick today, of all days. His Highness has everyone working triple shifts. There's so much going on here. I've had 4 staff update meetings already. And now that crazy manager called us into another meeting, so now we've got to memorize new lists of guest names, new passwords for the terminals, and new special dietary.
What?
Oh, God! Stop that! I'm not...
Thank you.
This is probably the best day.
I suppose they could be art dealers. Actors, probably.
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot.
I'll see if you can help me. And I promise there is something in it for you as well. I'm just curious.
Wonderful to see you.
There's a keypad lock on the doors to the staff area. One moment. All right, try this. 4706. There's quite a bit of security here. One moment. You ready for some more fresh air, 47?
His Highness has everyone working triple shifts. There's so much going on here. I've had 4 staff up there.
I think I can open that window remotely. Scan the lock with your camera and I'll have a try.
In her face. If she yells, yell back.
Oh, shit! Oh, no, not now. Freaking waste of time.
Sheikh Al-Ghazali is reaching out to his worldwide network of lawyers and financial contacts, attempting to restore the lost power base of the Providence partners. If Ingram and Stuyvesant were asked to a meeting, thinking they'll be told of new developments, I suspect they'd jump at the chance. There's a lounge area at the top of the building. It can be sealed off for private conversations. If we lure the targets there, they'll be trapped. The server room should be behind one of the doors in this hallway.
Okay, from the what did I say I was going to get? Can't remember what it was now. Something about the...
Calendar function. We can use this to summon the partners to a fake meeting, 47. All right, I'm no hacker like Olivia. Damn it. A silent alarm has been tripped. Security is on its way. Hide, 47.
Everything looks just fine. Damn, IT guys are stupid. I'm sick of coming down here.
System online.
Yes, sorry about that, 47. Let's try again, shall we? I think I've got it. We'll need a keycard to gain access. Someone in maintenance should have one we can borrow for a spell.
There's always something to fix. Am I right? I'm right.
Hey, it's me. I thought about what you said. Yeah, I changed my mind. It was an insane idea to start with. Exploding golf ball. I don't want blood on my hands.
Stop!
Not that many of us have keys, and people tend to stay out of that room anyways. And no one is that hard.
Well, that must have done something. Can you see anything different in the room? Guards are heading your way. Be careful.
System failure.
You're so dead. It's time to drop the tool right now.
Get up! Get up! Your skull's out!
"47 reinforcements are incoming. More guards on their way.
We're good for now, but we've only got one fuse left in the fuse box over there. That bloke might be some irregularities with the lights. He might not notice.
Lucy will. She'll flip. She demands perfection.
I told you this was a problem this morning. You haven't told her yet.
I tried, but this is her day. It's her biggest exhibition yet. I don't really blame her for being a little preoccupied with all the glitz.
You got him, 47. Marcus Stuyvesant won't be a problem anymore. Let's move on to Carl Ingram. We're not done yet.
It's a hell of a uniform you got there, guy.
But I like
Okay.
the radio. Our Royal Highness has never complained about it before.
History of the lockdown drill tomorrow.
I got it. I'll get issue one tomorrow.
You know how it works.
But it means all
That's Carl Ingram, Providence partner and brass-balled billionaire. A legendary political fixer, Ingram is old money and as rotten as they come.
To guide the world to being a better place. A place where the intelligent and the strong can prosper. But we also understand that where there are masters, there must be servants. This cannot be done without an effective class system. Servants must be controlled. Okay, that's enough for now. Not bad. I need a break.
Who are you hiding from?
Stop that right now.
All those ants down there. Most of them
Hello,
wouldn't
sir.
be here if it wasn't for us.
Nobody get away! I hear you.
But it means I'll work slower.
I don't care what tempo you
Are a
work.
collective of distinguished families who have taken it upon ourselves to... Okay.
I don't care what tempo you work.
It will be slow. And I'll probably get a warning about that.
I think I'm in love.
Wonder if there are any other grudges.
Son of a bitch! Hey, what the hell's happening? It's happening. Get up! I better run!
But it means I'll work slower.
I don't care
Two of
what
us are
tempo
stationed up here and below
It
by
will
the card
be
reader.
slow.
Get an alert.
And I'll probably get a
Taking
warning
it
about
upon
that.
ourselves.
Bingo. Lockdown.
I think I'm in love.
A place where the intelligent and the strong can prosper. But we also understand that where there are masters, there must be servants. This cannot be done without an effective class system. Servants must be controlled.
That's enough for now.
We got him, 47. Soon there will be no more Providence. You need to find an exit. Our business is done here, but it's far from over. If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And Well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decisions.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
private area, sir.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you...
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Please do.
If you follow me... I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing some...
What's this? Someone help me deal with this arsehole. Hey, you're armed, right? We need help.
Talk to me. What's going on?
I just heard something. I think something...
Hey, we're twisting back. Oh my God. Sure is around here. Flat out. Watch out. Engage your progress.
Who made that sound? You have that kill.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private...
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Please do.
If you'd follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for my... Shit!
I do not want to know what you are planning to do with that body, mister. Drop it!
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
What was that noise? Yes!
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
This is a private area, sir.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning.
Okay, thanks.
I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Stay down, people. Let me handle this.
Okay, I hear ya.
A famous...
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
Okay. What a waste of time.
Okay.
You heard it too? Investigate and report.
Acknowledged.
How are you?
Please do.
If you follow me. I know I wouldn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary, and all this security.
By the way, I told Kate.
Guarded like this.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but
like it at
she just
all.
thanked me. Said she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it, actually.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex was like manipulation 101.
I know.
This is
I guess
what
I
mean.
thought she was
You
going to
have
read
to be
into them and
patted
freak
down
out.
before you see Madame
Say I must
Carlyle
have done
inside.
something.
I could just
Shit,
cry.
Caroline really did a number on you.
Sir, I just need to check.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
We know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
This is a restricted area, and I can't let you through. You gotta move on.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning.
Go do your job.
I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Oh, man.
Got some strange noises here. Looking into it.
A famous
Jesus H. Christ! This is not a drill. We have a situation.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
This is a private area, sir.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning.
Huh?
I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Hey! Enough with the chokehold! You will die today!
And all this security.
Oh, by the way,
I've never seen
I
a place
told Kate
guarded
about
like
the
this.
test. Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she thanked me because she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex was like manipulation 101.
I know. I guess I thought she was going to read into that and freak out. Say I must have done something to provoke her.
Shit, man. Caroline really did a number on you. So, I just need to check.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
We know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
Down. Understood.
And all this security.
Oh, by the way,
I've never seen a
I
place
told
guarded
Kate about
like
the
this.
test. Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she thanked me because she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex was like manipulation 101.
I know. I guess I thought she was going to read into them and freak out. Say I must have done something. Broke her.
Shit, man. Caroline really did a number on you. Sir, I just need to check.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
We know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
Sir.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir. I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
What?
Easy does it.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Looking good.
Aaron reported you.
Yeah, I can. Excuse me. You're not allowed here, you know. I'm glad we speak the same language.
I received the vault token for the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. Did I understand correctly that I should give it to Rebecca in case of your death?
Exactly. She holds the other one. I want her to have the file on Arthur Edwards if I die.
You're not fearful she will be in trouble if she knows?
She will stop. Digging when she realizes things don't add up. Inevitably getting her in trouble.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitlow, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
You face great obstacles too.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitlow,
for centuries, the Carlyles have fought to prosper. All of
no,
us.
not yet.
Come and see me.
Start digging when she realizes things don't add up. Inevitably getting her in trouble. I'd rather she knew who she's up against. She's clever and resourceful.
Check out. Verified his identity. I did, sir. It all checked out.
Patrick
Making you
Carlyle.
wash his car twice?
Can you tell me where you were
Patrick's parents
yesterday
did not
evening?
do a very good job.
It's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
Nah. I reckon Zachary tops himself. I know I would. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Just remembered I went for a stroll.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you...
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Well, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other... And staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very...
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? The only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate...
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have a lot to see to.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
All right there.
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
How are things coming along inside? Is everything ready for tomorrow?
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
So 41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
I'm getting a headache from all the decisions. I mean, pram or stroller.
I shouldn't gossip. But that Emma woman is a tattoo big.
What is it now?
Talking to Madame Carlisle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
What?
Oh, wonderful.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'd never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you haven't enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Have a good day, sir.
But you're right. It's beautiful. Why waste